What's up?
Well,
hey Eli.
Hey.
The Seton Hill record is continuing to trend up because your team's riding this hot streak now. I know that you beat a pretty good team 4 times in this series. So what was the biggest key to have success against the Rock?
So we talked about momentum and winning the 90 feet war. If we're able to grab momentum early, keep momentum, and steal momentum back, that's a big factor of what we did here. And then taking every 90 feet, if that's stealing bases, reading dirt balls, if that's pickoffs, back picks, taking the extra 90 on a bobbled ball in the outfield. That's the 2 things we really focused on and helped us with our success.
We joked that you probably had to be at least slightly disappointed that you didn't have that ball clear the fence because there was a really nice catch against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
But you still got the run in. So when you have an at-bat like that, I know you're hoping selfishly that you clear the fence, but can you take some solace in knowing that you still did your job?
Oh, absolutely. You can look across, see Maz, give him a fist bump. All the guys you come in, you probably hear them from up here, like, hey,
That's right.
Yeah, you did your job. Can't ask for too much.
My question for you, Eli, is like how good does it feel to be sort of clicking at first base and at the plate? I mean, you and Frazetta are doing both a phenomenal job. When most people at the beginning of the year thought that it was going to go one way or the other, I mean, you guys are just feeding right off of each other. It's phenomenal to watch.
Yeah, it feels great. It just comes with being relaxed and we were shortstops together last year. It's that same chemistry. Knowing that we have each other's back and whoever number's called, they're going to get the job done. It's just a big trust thing.
For sure.
The starting pitching has been so good. You get a complete game yesterday. You get a complete game today, winning a couple of one-run games. Is it a benefit long-term when you play in those tight games that literally come down to the final pitch?
Absolutely. We talked about it earlier. There's some teams that we're going to see in the playoffs that don't know what it's like to win a tight game. They're blowing people out. It takes a different level of grit to be able to come out when you're going 7 hard innings. When your body's sore, can you get the job done? It's better when your body feels worse to succeed, if that makes sense. And we're getting used to it. We're getting acclimated to it. So,
I believe your dad, I don't know if it was on the air or off, but he shared a story about how your summer was so important for you. You got the confidence back. You were just hitting everything, but you had kind of a unique training to prepare for that mentally. Am I correct on that? Do you want to expand upon that?
Yeah. So it's hypnosis. I don't really like it to call it hypnosis, hypnotherapy, whatever you call it. It's more like guided meditation. So Dan Bischoff, big shout out to him up in Wexford. You kind of just come on in. They lay you down in a chair. They're playing like nature sounds and everything, and then he comes in about 5 minutes later. Everything he has is recorded. He traveled with the U.S. Olympic team. He's part of their shooting team. He does it for other shooters. So helps with precision, pinpoint, and especially whenever I step in the box, clear mind. But it's more just guided meditation. It helped a ton. I feel so free, so clear in the box, and at first base, it's incredible.
How did you get tipped off to something like that? I would imagine before you ever tried the first time, there's got to be some apprehension, right?
Yeah. So after my junior year, I walked in and Matt's like, "Hey, you're great. We gotta fix your mental game. So the mental game is more important than the physical game. That's something that I ignored for the past 3 years. I'm strong physically. I'm built well, but mentally I was weak. So when he told me hey, if you want to succeed, you got to pound down that mental game. I said, all right, my dad knows somebody. I'm going to go try this avenue, and thank goodness it worked.
Well, talking about Bubba, I know he played a major part in what's going to be coming here, which is the Versus Cancer and the fundraiser with that. I know that it's important for him. It's important for you and all your teammates. A day like this, what does it mean, and how much does it mean to know that someone that close to you was a major part of this?
So much. My Pat, he died of a brain tumor. I know this is for the kids and all, but same cause. It means a lot. I raised over $2,500 for the kids. Shout out my high school, South Ed. They just had their mini-thon last night. It goes to the same cause. I've been a part of fundraising for these kids for such a long time now that it makes me feel good. It's much bigger than baseball. If I have a bad day at the plate, bad day at first base, it's really not that bad. I mean, these kids, it's important.